Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Now we've been doing a myth-busting series where I take all of your incredible myth-busting comments and I basically find out if they're true or not, or whether you're talking architecture to me. Anyway, I'm on a brand new map. It looks pretty cool. I sort of spotted something over here. Like, I don't know, what are these? They're like really weird. Oh, it's like a pillbox. Like they're fending the sea from pirate architects. Right, anyway, so this first myth is tornadoes can put out forest fires. So first things first, let's select some trees. Let's plonk them down there. Then we'll select forest fire and we'll literally just select the middle. Boosh. That is now going to sit on fire, but I'm going to come along with the tornado. I'm also going to put that in the middle. So we can see there is now a forest fire in the middle. It is spreading. And the question is, when the tornado comes, will it extinguish the fire or will it turn into like a massive fire-nado? I'm not actually sure. I'm quite intrigued. I won't lie. I'm also a little bit concerned about how fast this forest fire is spreading. We've nearly lost all of the trees. Hello, tornado. Tornado, where have you got to? Right, well, finally, it's clouding over. There is rain. Unfortunately, the fire's like mostly out. I mean, the middle is definitely out, but I can hear it. Oh, there it is. There is the tornado. Right, so I guess we'll just keep an eye on where the tornado passes through. Does that actually put out the fire? Or even more spectacular, maybe this whole thing will engulf in flame. That would be awesome. Right, so tornado is touching the flames. Is it? Oh, I think it is actually going out. No, it isn't. It isn't. No, it isn't. And the tornado, as beautiful as it isn't a fire-nado. So sadly, I think that's actually myth busted. A tornado will not put out a forest fire. Anyway, whilst that's been going on, I've been over here completely leveling this terrain for the next myth. I'm still sort of waiting for this rain to go. All the trees have gone. Did the tornado rip up all the tree stumps? Sort of looks like shiny oil right now. Anyway, now that's gone, we can focus on our next myth over this way. Now for this one, I'm going to have to do this several times. So first off, I'm going to hit save. I'm going to call this "You Can't Fire Me If You Can't See," because this myth is all about watchtowers. Now remember these little guys? So they allow your fire helicopters to actually go and fight forest fires. And basically this myth is a fire watchtower can see fire through a mountain. So if we grab a fire watchtower, you can see it's got like a pretty big area that it can see. So if we were to shove that there, then we'll do a load of trees over this way. And basically you can see if we've got the watchtower there, the trees are not in range. If we were to put it like there, now you can see those trees are in range. So if we grab this fire helicopter depot and we shove it down here somewhere, then we'll put a forest fire over here. So that from a fire watchtower, look, he can clearly see there's a fire, which means hopefully he can radio in to the helicopters that they're gonna have to come put it out. And if we head back over to the helicopters, look, they have left. They're picking up water from the river, and then they're gonna make the very long journey all the way over to the forest fire to hopefully put it out. Okay, perhaps I could have put the fire closer, but look, you can see they're clearly putting the fire out. So now for the myth busting bit, let's reload the save, and then this time let's go into the landscaping tool. I think we'll pick a level over here, like up there, and then from above, so that's our watchtower there, that's the forest. We're literally gonna do a trump. We're gonna build a wall. So now you can see there's literally zero way possible that this guy can see whether there's a fire on the other side of this mountain. So I guess let's set a forest fire on this side. So same place as before. Boosh. And then let's see what happens. So the view from the fire service is that. So clearly he cannot see there's a fire. I mean, I'm not even sure he'd be able to smell it from here, if I'm honest. So let's head back and see, have the fire helicopters taken up? Oh, they haven't. They haven't taken off. Oh, I actually wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's go back over here then. Definitely a forest fire on this side. I'll tell you what, shall we have a little look in this view? Yeah, look, they're out of range. They're out of range. Okay. I wonder then, is there like a max height? If we were to like take the level like there, so it's definitely still higher, but only just. And then we make this wall a lot lower. All right, because that, I feel like he can just about see there's something not right over there. Looks sort of sus. Oh, but no, look, still red in this view. Still red. I mean, I guess if you're way down at this level, maybe... I mean, to be honest, mate, you probably should be looking a bit hard. I feel that's pretty clear. It's a forest fire. Anyway, we'll go down again. There we go. That's all level. So now at their level, they can clearly see there is a forest fire there. Surely. So if we go in that view, it's still red. It's still red. They can't see it. Wait, no, look. The cavalry. The cavalry's here. Okay, the helicopters are actually on their way, which presumably means that they can see over. I mean, it's still red, but clearly the helicopters, they have arrived to try and put it out. So yeah, that is myth busted. A fire watchtower cannot see through a mountain. I'm quite surprised by that one. I was expecting them to like just work in a radius. Like, what sort of detail have the devs gone into here? Oh, and actually, whilst we're here, I have another watchtower myth. Now, this one is fire watchtowers are flammable. Well, I guess that means we're going to surround it by trees. We're going to do a forest fire in there, and we're going to... This feels really wrong. We're going to see if this tower does set alight. I'll tell you what, at the moment, it seems like we're not going to go up in flames. I'll tell you what then, there is another disaster we can do. This one's literally just called fire, so I can literally do that. And I think this does all buildings. So there's a lot of flame going on, but if you actually rotate, you'll see the watchtower is fine. They're not flammable. What? I mean, looking at them, they look like they're made out of wood. Like wooden staircase, wooden boards up there. But yeah, they're not. It's not setting alight at all. So the myth of fire watchtowers are flammable is busted. Completely unscathed. Anyway, on to the next myth. And for this myth, we're back in the wonderful land of Engertopia. Man, Engertopia's grown so much. In the most recent video, we added this sky city with its own bridge and tram line. It's not even connected to the land with anything. You can only get here via plane. It's awesome. Yeah, and the reason we're over here is because this casts a big shadow, which leads us on to our next myth. Solar power plants don't produce energy in the shade. Now, since I've made it so time is stood still, it should mean we can do like a side-by-side test. We've got sunlight here, we got shade light there. So let's go into electricity. Let's select the solar power plant, and you can see the power output. It does actually vary. So I don't know if that's based on time of day, or is there time of year in this game, or perhaps its location, like in the shade or not. So I guess to start, we'll do a road right down the middle, half in the shade, half in the sun. So then we shove that one there, we shove that one there, and then we just take a second to admire our very efficient looking layout. Oh, that was a complete accident. Yeah, but yeah, place your bets now. Do you think the one on the right will make more energy, or the one on the left, or will they be the same? So let's have a look. The one on the right makes 166 megawatts. Oh, it's actually got a sunshine intensity thing, and that's at 100%, presumably because it's in the sun. So the one in the shade, oh, well, that's a surprise. 166 megawatts. Sunshine intensity 100%, even though that is clearly in the shade. Interesting. I mean, those that have been watching this for a while now, they'll know when I actually built my first ever solar plant, I did actually intentionally build it in the shade. And if we look at this one, yeah, 166 intensity 100%. So I think that proves that the myth of solar power plants don't produce energy in the shade is busted. Now, whilst we're in Engertopia, it wouldn't be Engertopia without some destruction, right? So this over here, oh, actually, look how clean that is up there. Anyway, this is our poocano, usually filled with 100% sewage, but it's running quite cleanly today. It's quite fresh. But we have a myth about the poocano. Oh, that bloody plane nearly hit me in the head. And the myth is a tornado will empty the poocano. Well, I do need this emptying. Like, that's very full. My overspill, like, look how full this is. So I'll tell you what, I think I'll probably bring it over this way, the tornado. So we'll do a 10 severity tornado, and we'll bung it in the center, and we'll see, will the poo level go down, or will it not? All right, you can see it's clouded over. The rain has come, which means there is a tornado. There it is. It's spawning right next to it. It's heading towards the overflow. Now, a little bit annoying. I feel like this road and probably the traffic is about to get mullered by that. Yeah, so let's just see. Oh, look at the cars. The cars. Oh, no, they're all getting sucked up. I didn't know that's what tornadoes did. But yeah, the real test is what happens as it goes. Oh, it went up. It went up the wall. So is it now going to jump inside the poocano? All right, ready? It's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's teetering on the edge here. Does it? It might just stay at like surface level. That plane does not care. Fair enough. How's the water level? Oh, the poo levels. I mean, poo levels look pretty good. I think poocano is indestructible to tornadoes. That is quite a sight, though. I will not lie. Oh, look, it's falling off the edge. Oh, how random. I love that the helicopter tours are still going. They're like, we got to make money here. Would be nice if you could stop destroying my city now, Tornado. Oh, no, it's heading for the original Pookano. Oh, no, I didn't want the Pookano to end like this. If I was an architect living on Architect Hill right now, I'd be very concerned. Oh, no, it turned away. As soon as I said the word architect, it changed direction. Perhaps the architects have learned to harness the power of tornadoes. Anyway, that's disappeared. You lucky architects get to continue living surrounded by the fecal matter of yourselves and all the engineers that live beneath you. Bloody hell, look at Engertopia. Look at all the skyscrapers and glass. This place has been growing while I've been away. Fair play. But yeah, the myth of a tornado will empty the Pookano. Busted. Right, so we're back on this map, the one where we had like the fire thing going on earlier, because we're going to be busting another forest fire myth. Now this one is fire spreads quicker going uphill rather than downhill. Now the theory here is obviously heat rises, so it should catch trees above quicker rather than trying to go downhill. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab the level terrain tool. We're gonna put some of those in, and then we're gonna do the same over here. Then we're gonna use the slope terrain tool, and if I right click up there and then I do like a slope from down here, I can literally do a line like that, and I can fill all of this in, and we have a nice wedge like that. Then I can literally do the opposite over this side. Lovely. Next up, we're going to coat them in trees, and then I'm going to start 2 forest fires, one at this end, which is going to be the top one, and one on that side, which is the bottom one. Now they're going to be slightly out of time because this one's going to go first, but this should give us some idea of whether fire spreads quicker downhill or uphill. Right, so we've sped this up, so let's see, is one going faster than the other? It doesn't look like it to me. Yeah, I think we're halfway through. I think we can successfully say that the myth of fire spreads quicker going uphill rather than downhill is busted. But whilst we're here, I have another quick myth to test as well. Because this fire is spreading along here so nicely, now would be the perfect opportunity to test this myth that a sinkhole can stop a forest fire. So landscaping and disasters, let's select the sinkhole, and let's wang the severity up to 10. We want a big hole here, and I guess I just shove it there on that edge. So if we go back to watching here, we should see the sinkhole. All right, here it is. Oh no, it took way too long. Hang on, let me fire another one. All right, sinkhole 10. I think we've got to do it down the bottom, and let's just try and save a couple of trees down here. I'm not actually sure how this one's going to work, because we know the tornado did not put forest fire out. I feel like a sinkhole might though. Like looking at that, there's no trees down the bottom of it. So ready? There is the sinkhole. Boosh. And yeah, look, the trees have gone. I mean, what if I just cover this in sinkholes? Because the myth is putting out a forest fire, right? Not just preventing it. All right, so that's bang on a bit of fire. Is that fire going to be gone? Yeah, it is. It is. Look, and here we got so many sinkholes down here. It is eating the forest fire though. I mean, it's eating all the trees as well. So whether it still counts, I mean, I guess technically it does, right? I mean, yeah, we've got like 1 or 2 trees burning, but if we zoom out and look at the adjacent one, that's still well on fire. So I think the myth of a sinkhole can stop a forest fire is confirmed. And it sort of looks like a slice of burnt cheese now as well, with a bit of mold at the end. Anyway, on to the next myth. Right, so back in Engertopia, I'm going over to like some of these. I think we've got some posh houses. Oh, what is that? What? Oh, guys, what have you done? Why are they building architecture in Engertopia? What is that? It looks like the bottom bit of a guitar, like where the strings come out. Oh, that is hideous. Anyway, I'm looking for a specific car that's easy to keep track of. I mean, I was actually hoping people might use their garages and stuff maybe, or like use their driveway. I mean, that was on a drive. How has only one person got a driveway in the whole of Engertopia? I mean, I guess that person sort of has a drive. Anyway, can you see this man and his dog? He's just got out of the car. He went in the building. We're gonna be stalking this man. We're basically gonna try and bust the myth that no one lives at a permanent address. So the idea is, we know that a man and his dog have gone in there. That's probably like me and Paddy. Maybe he's making YouTube videos now in this. Well, this is like a YouTubeception. Anyway, so he's at work in there. Let's just head out of that. Let's just speed up ×3, and we're literally just going to stalk this bloke. We're going to see if he does leave. We're then going to follow his car, his sedan. I'll call it the Paddymobile instead. But yeah, basically we're waiting for him to come out, get in his car, and then he's going to go to work or school, whatever he does. And then we're going to see, will he return to the same house? Right, from my calculations, he hasn't left his house in about 3 months. I mean, bottom left, we're like midway through October. Assume he's got to come out for Christmas, right? He's got to go see family and stuff, right? So another month has passed. It's now December. I feel like he's like wise to my tricks. I feel like he's like in there, like looking out his blinds. Actually, whoa. Did he just come out as an old man in there? I don't know whether this guy just aged massively. I mean, actually, they do have like, that's Charles Hunter. He's a highly educated senior who lives at the Lakeside Residence, which is this house. Okay, so then the owner of the Paddymobile, Cedric Cooper, he also lives at the Lakeside Residence. He is a high school student. He's at home. Oh, so maybe everyone does live in their own house. I mean, as much as I want to stalk this guy and Paddy, I feel like maybe I should have kept tabs on his dad, because then I could have followed him to work. Unless, is he in there? No, that's Albert. Oh, there he is. Charles Hunter. Right, sod this. We're going to keep an eye on Charles. We're going to see where he gets to. So he's driving to the company. I'm sort of wondering where the company is. I mean, there's lots of offices around here. I mean, his commute has taken a good couple of weeks now. It's now the 17th of December. You're going to miss Christmas, mate. I mean, to be fair to him, he is stuck in some, like, heavy traffic here. And right, now he's on the freeway, making some time. Heading across a bridge. Love to see it. He has missed Christmas now. He's probably going to miss New Year as well. Oh, he's over in the industrial zone. I see what you're doing, Charles. So, and he works... Wait, where did he go? I think he works in that general store. His car just disappeared. Where did the pickup go? Oh, is it there? Oh, that's Dexter's. Oh, I can't believe it. I've lost him. I've actually lost him. All right, well, I guess we just head back to the house. All right, so here we are, the Lake Residence. Oh, and what is going on? What's going on? The police have arrived, inspecting a crime scene. What did I miss? Oh, what? Why didn't I stay here? There was a crime scene. And look, the car's gone. The Paddymobile has gone. All right, well, I guess the only thing left to do is just fast forward time whilst stalking this place. But yeah, we're just waiting for Charles and his pickup to return or the Paddymobile to return. Yeah, but I'm worried what that crime scene was. They could have been murdered. Who's that? Someone just came out. Olivia Thompson, hey? Going to the skate park. Seems sus. That isn't the same last name as the other two that I was stalking, was it? Oh, oi, who's this? Oh, Finch. What are you doing? Why are you parking outside our house with your crappy moped? Go park outside your own house. He's a neighbor. He parked here. That's the spot for the Paddymobile. It's reserved. Wait, that's a pickup. They live at the sick... Why are the neighbors parking outside our house constantly? What's going on? Oh, there he is. Yes, Cedric Cooper and Paddy. Dog. No, Paddy, Matt. Anyway, yeah, I guess people do actually have a permanent residence. Because here's Matt, the well-educated young adult. My dog, no, not dog. Paddy, Matt, Paddy, nice. We have lost the Paddymobile though. Don't know where that's got to be honest. I mean, I'm walking to the fashionable fashion shoppy, where I'm probably buying some RCE merch from realcivilengineer.store. Ooh, look how lovely and merchy it is. Such a lovely online fashion shoppy. But anyway, in terms of the myth, no one lives at a permanent address. That is busted. Because Matt and Paddy, they live at the Lake Residence. And they're living a very fulfilling life, I believe. Don't you just love a happy ending to a Mythbusters episode? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. That was another Mythbusters episode. Remember, if you've got some more myths you want me to check out, wang them in the comments below. I'll get through them. But for now, peace, love, and neighbors that park in front of your house, even though there's a space out in front of theirs. Bye!